And we are fighting in Atlantis. How about this crazy venue? Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive... Deontay Wilder. Up against them, the boss from the... Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What a punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. On to the second round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. It somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They miss with the jab. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Solid punch. Both men step back for just a moment. He scores with the counter. They both want the knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Perfect counter lands. The jab doesn't quite connect. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute.
Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Hold it right there. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You'd like to see more jabs. And they got caught. And down goes the boss. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it.